Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nine Time, episode 117, The Tortoise and the Dare. Last we saw, we are traveling through all sorts of terrain. We are following Molly Muck. I just finished the Patreon hour, and we're jumping right into the YouTube video. I just want to jump in. We were talking about how Molly is not Molly, basically. He is Lucian. He is Nonagon. He doesn't know who we are. We want him to understand who we are, but he isn't understanding. And other than that, I just want to jump in, and we'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? We're going to have about a 20-minute video. I cut the Patreon hour short so that we could have more for YouTube because I want to have a full 2 hours for the live stream. So I'm shaving it down wherever I can. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see every episode of Campaign 2 in full. Thousands of other movies and shows. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, just finished Shogun, Chucky Season 3, X-Men 97, Delicious in Dungeons ending soon, Jackie Chan movies every month. You want your own requested movie or show? In the description is a link for Patreon. You'll be able to find a tier level where you're able to do so. If not, Campaign 2, episode 117, Mighty Nine Time.
The weather begins to grow harsher.
The weather begins to grow harsher.
And at a certain point, Dagon shouts out,
Dagon. We were talking to
see
Dagon for a while
something.
at the end of the last one.
No, you don't.
"No, I do. I very, very plainly see something ahead. I think it might be your party.
Oh. What?
Maybe." You see, as he comes up on a hill, is kind of,
They're all
like
dead.
grinding wheels, bringing them up.
End of campaign.
Oh,
The end of
Dagon. It
Dagon.
didn't come to a
We're going to do a
positive
shot.
conclusion.
We're going to do a
He
shot.
sleds off this hill.
We're only gonna
As
do
you
about
kind of
15
begin
minutes.
to follow behind, you can see that it looks like there are
I
a
wanted
number
to
of
jump
bodies
in, do it
scattered
real
all
quick.
over.
If you guys were in the live stream, you already know
I'm gonna carefully
that I got to
keep
go to
an eye out
Wildwood in the
for
morning,
what's
so
around
I'm
this
trying
thing.
to
It feels very
get this
trapped in me.
done.
Okay.
We'll do the rest of the live stream. I wanted to add a lot to the
perception
live
check.
stream. I wanted to get a good 2-hour live stream. So cheers to everyone who's here. 21 on Tal'dorei.
You don't see anything at the moment of issue.
All right.
It is getting darker. The light is beginning to fade from the sky above. Night does
That's all there was
begin
left
to loom.
in my chaser.
But as the snowfall begins to increase, the wind begins to blow a bit. You glance forward and see that this group of bodies is not the tomb takers that you are pursuing.
All right.
In fact, at this glance, they are long frozen. At least the bodies appear to be. There is a layer of ice across the skin, and they are still in the snow, partially covered, and elements of bodies, like limbs, stuck in rigor mortis and frozen state, kind of
Rigor
poking
mortis.
through.
Oh, closer
snow.
look, closer look.
Yeah.
Detect
Detect
out.
undead, just for fun.
Okay. You want to make it? You want
Yeah, I
to
want to see if I can ascertain what kind of a group they were, if they've got anything interesting on them.
make an
because
investigation check.
I am a thief.
Nothing popped up.
Detect undead, you said?
Yeah.
16.
All right, 16.
I suppose.
You find some money, about 15 platinum, 341 gold. You
Lot.
find a diamond worth 250 gold pieces.
My God. 15 platinum. My
Does
God.
Does it have to be 300?
Does that do one of the things?
But
you can
We
like,
found
add
a
to it,
lot.
right? Or like,
Can you do?
That's a
glue two
significant
diamonds?
amount.
Explain how it works.
But diamond powder, on the other hand.
Diamond powder we can use for other things. Yes.
okay,
There
cool.
was the diamond worth how much?
250 gold.
I just pass that off to you.
Oh.
And a small chunk of blue material, not too dissimilar from what you saw the tomb takers leave.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, what did
The
you
blue is like one of the threshold crests, like
Piece
crushed.
of what was in the ceiling.
Ooh.
What were you doing?
Detect undead.
Detect undead.
What were you doing?
You get, of the 6 bodies that are there,
Small
6 faint undead sources from inside the frozen corpses.
Yeah, they're still kicking around.
What?
Oh, interesting.
Maybe we should leave?
Well, they're not doing anything.
I
but knock on one of
mean,
their
technically you
heads.
probably should leave, but I'm
As you
loving
kind
it,
of
so
finish looking,
let's
you look
stay.
up at the frozen body that's there in the snow that you finished kind of breaking off the mostly frozen pack that's at their side. You can see the eyes. One of them kind of looks towards you.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello.
Yeah. Life is pretty rough.
It's just looking at you with the one eye.
Oh, Booby. You can't
Oh,
use this
booby.
anymore, thank you.
Smacks the eye out. Let's walk faster.
then.
Did he pocket the eye? It looked like he pocketed the
where
eye.
that material came from? Maybe they found their own threshold crest and now
Probably
Lucian's
not
What are we at?
provocative
43?
At this point.
can we kill them and then ask them?
Yeah.
Once they're undead, it's kind of a.
Oh, is that?
I don't know if that's really
Screw it
the
up a
thing you
little
want to
bit.
mess with.
All right, fair.
41 is where the break is.
I'm still gonna pick.
So
can
I wanna
pick-
go
Wait, did someone do that already?
close
Picked
to
up
Oh, I
a
think
piece of
The
threshold.
2 hour
Caleb
mark.
had
You did? Okay, good.
There's like a very faint blue glow you can see emanating from inside the throat of one of them.
Blue glow? Ooh, like they
Inside
ate some of
the
it?
throat?
Yeah, we had the
It's kind
blue
of like
glow before
one
with
of
the
them, you see the
gem.
mouth is kind of frozen open a bit, and you can see this very faint blue glow on the inside.
Oh well, let's go for that.
Oh, yeah, I start
Let's
prying
go
on
for
the
that.
jaw.
Yeah, I reach in.
I think they're still moving.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, you reach in,
Oh no, why would I?
your hand immediately turns extremely cold.
Gold.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. for
Super
me.
cold.
Gold.
This is so dumb.
I do a swan dive.
Okay, 15.
15. Okay. You pull back, and your hand is numb. Like it is just like we're talking funny bones sitting on it for an hour, bloodless numb. There was nothing to grab. It just felt kind of like this cold, empty space in its throat. You didn't sense a source of the glow, but you see some of the other bodies now. You can see between the teeth. Also, this blue glow beginning to
We should bugger out.
Maybe we should just
Slightly
go. I don't think it's a thing. I think
brighten
it's a thing.
within
Maybe we
their
should go.
visible orifices.
Check this out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
I think we should
Yeah.
Quick walk.
dive deeper
Dragon's
into
like-
this insanity.
Are you satisfied? Let's fucking go.
Yeah, power walk, people.
Power walk.
All right.
Power walk, people.
So you continue on for the next hour and a half or so before nightfall hits. It is pitch black, and the weather has worsened. Dagon's like sitting here going, I mean, I can make a camp, but you still have that
No,
that pretty.
Dagon. I'm not going to do that.
At least wait and make sure that they're making camp. We should get eyes on. I mean, are we within eye shot of Lucian's party?
Not eye shot yet, but you're following the path.
But like,
Let's
would
follow
we?
until they stop?
I mean, do we want to be that
would they
close? I feel like if we're within
I'll
eye
light a
shot,
fire,
they'll know
I
we're
assume.
watching, and it's going to
What if
be
they
like a
don't stop?
problem.
Need to.
Yeah,
we'll
like
go
I
and
can't
look.
imagine.
Just grab
I
them.
can't imagine that they aren't
Sure.
noticing
Dark, but sure.
we're within eye shot, unless they
No,
don't
take-
care.
no,
But like, I feel like they'd be like,
I'm
"Yo,
gonna scry.
stop." I mean, I know we had interactions, but I mean,
On Creed.
all right, we're scrying on Crete. I just feel like the whole
Before I
thing
do
is
that.
is insane.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability
Yeah.
on myself
Look at that.
Hey.
for the perception checks.
Okay. Alrighty. And so then you sit down for a second. Let me go ahead and check one thing for the scrying. Okay. Yep.
All right, rolling. Sound like a pouring glass of something.
As you all are kind of walking through the snow a bit, you tell everyone to stop for a moment, and you begin.
Stop for a moment.
you begin to prepare your spell, bringing out the various components that are required, and as you concentrate and complete the casting of the scrying spell, you feel the arms of the traveler reach under your shoulders from behind and almost lift your consciousness from you for a moment. You see dark snow, lightless, black cold, and you can sense the cold, but it doesn't make you cold. It's just kind of acknowledging the temperature. A little ways ahead, you catch sight of a small fire, kind of tucked into a hill where a portion of it's been dug out. And there you can see the troop of the 5 of them, all gathered around this flame.
I mean, I feel
Staring
like they're
into
gonna
it.
know.
There
I
you
feel like
see
they're gonna see us
Kree
seeing them.
is currently in the process of going through materials in her patch.
I feel like
or
they're gonna
pouch,
somehow know what we're
pack,
watching.
if you will. there's not much of conversation at the moment. They're just kind of getting themselves ready for a night's rest.
Do they look like they're cold?
Right now, up against the fire, Kree doesn't appear to be that freezing, but they're pretty close to the flames. Interesting point. The flames are there, but there's no, what you do see at the outskirts, there's no kindling. There's no thing that is catching. There's just fire being produced between them all.
And there's no conversation happening?
Not at the moment.
We're just getting ready for bed.
About a moment passes before Kree's eyes kind of fade over red, and the head turns up in the direction of your
I figured.
particular scrying position.
I figured. They
before
know.
you hear both Lucian and Kree's voice simultaneously overlapping come through to you. So are you keeping up well enough?
Yeah, I figured so much.
Can you hear me?
Did you not think
Yes?
they would know? They're
Can you hear
super
me?
powered. Like, I
Can you hear
immediately
me?
thought.
Probably can.
Not reacting to
I
your
hope
voice at
they
all.
thought the same thing.
Just seems to be peering.
I
I hope you're staying
assumed
close.
that they would think the same
It's
thing,
not,
but like, how would you not assume this?
Lot to see when we get there, and it'd be a real shame if you petered off the trail.
They're letting us follow them. That is clearly
I'm
obvious.
curious what you want out of this.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're like trying to
I understand that
keep up appearances.
you all lie with such confidence. I admire that. It's gotten me through, well, most of my previous life. But,
I love it. Maybe they thought the
There are
same.
still-
I'm down with it either way.
challenges with a mortal body, such as the cold. And just stares back at you. Is there anything in particular you want to do or look for while you're scrying?
Laura looks like so.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Laura looks like she wouldn't have assumed that.
came from.
Like,
I guess.
I don't know. Let me know, guys.
Just,
Laura looks like
do they
she
have any,
didn't
like,
think that would be a
emotion, any
thing.
of the other
Laura
four?
thinks
Do
like,
they seem
or
they-
Jester, she's acting like she didn't think that would be a thing.
talk
I don't
when-
know how you wouldn't assume they'd know.
Lucian's not talking to
They're
them. Do they
way
talk
more
to each
powerful
other?
than us.
Make a perception check.
Oh, I get advantage.
Advantage. 5 more minutes. We're gonna cut it off in 5 minutes because that'll give us a 2-hour live stream.
12. You hear mutterings of conversation happening outside of the one that is currently being put in your direction.
Okay.
So you get a sense that it isn't like one unified consciousness controlling 5 bodies.
Okay.
But the minute that Kree / Lucian begins to acknowledge you, the rest of the conversation falls silent.
Alright. I mean, it's something, I guess.
I guess that's.
But I
everything.
figured so much. Yeah, I figured they were all like
Okay.
individuals.
Did you get a sense for how far away they are?
They're a little ways ahead.
But they
Should we catch up a
know
little bit more? So we're,
why
like,
bother. They know we're here.
you know, a few hundred meters away before we
I
make our.
think we're not that far, you know.
It doesn't matter. They know
He
we're
did
here.
say
They're aware
But
of
it
our
would
presence.
be a shame if we left the trail.
I mean, we can go
Almost seemed like-
closer. I don't think that matters.
I don't know.
It's
wants
not
us to
like
follow him?
relevant. They want us to follow. They know we're
What if
following.
it's reverse
Regardless, it's
psychology?
not
Yeah,
like it
Keep your
matters.
enemies close,
Yeah,
sort of
keeps
a
us
thing?
exactly where he.
Keeps us from looking at any of the other sites.
Yeah, they hold all the cards and they're toying with us, and we either play along to their game or we fuck off and do something totally else.
I feel like if we're gonna make camp, we should be within eyeshot of them.
I
'Cause
agree.
That way, when we wake up, we don't have to scry to see if they've left already.
Especially if there's a fire, we should be able to see that from a reasonable distance.
Let's do it.
I mean, I know what to look for. That hill that they're. dug
I mean, I'm
into.
not against
Okay,
it.
let's keep pushing on. then,
I
Fred.
just don't
Just,
think it's.
keep an eye out along with
it
mine. It's always
matters.
good to have more eyes on the horizon.
If we
Okay.
Watch.
run into anything, I'm out of spells, so I won't be able to help us very much.
By the
I've
way,
only got a couple left.
Bo, do you want your goggles back?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Perception check.
Yep.
So good.
No, dark.
Thanks.
Somebody want to assist you?
What? Who said that?
Perception check.
No,
What you got?
30.
Actually, we'll
30.
do with disadvantage because you don't have dark vision and it is in the middle of the night. So one more time.
do you
All
want them assisted?
We got 4 people
Sure.
have dark vision? Is that right?
Damn it, too
Disadvantage.
late.
Yeah, it's too late.
That's crazy.
14.
14. Okay.
Oh my god, we went from a 30 to a 14 because of dark
another
vision. Jesus.
45 or so minutes. Eventually, you begin to pick up the sight of a tiny distant flame.
There it is.
Getting close enough to a point of comfort, you can see some movement across the fire. So at least you know that it is a campsite, and based on what you have seen, fairly close to the one that you saw in your scry.
We'll definitely lose them if we take a point of if we are exhausted tomorrow. So I think camping is a good idea.
The dome or the...
I would agree.
No.
Camping is a good idea.
The dome.
The hotel.
It's so cold. I shove the
Hotel.
wands down into the snow and spend a minute opening a portal to our abode.
The tower. We're gonna go to the
Let's do
tower.
it. Jester, you can still send messages from inside his hotel.
Yeah.
The Liam Hotel, the Willy Wonka factory of towers.
All right. You all make your way into the tower.
The
prepare yourselves for
tower.
an evening's rest. What would you like to do while you're there for the night?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. We're gonna do hot chocolate like the Polar Express.
Library? There's a fire.
We're only gonna go another minute or two.
Fireplace?
I'm gonna
Fire's
find a
all
good
over the
place
place.
to stop. I probably should have stopped already, but we're gonna
Find that
roll
of
with it.
earshot too. We can speak freely.
Yes. Well, probably.
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 I pull a sash in the corner of the entry hall, and a cat pops out of the little archway hole. Gretchen,
Gretchen.
you make lots of pies. I'd like to have shepherd's pie for everyone for dinner, and then also a variety of dessert pies as well.
Gretchen's making us pies.
Okay. Hot, please.
All right, everybody, that is it for the YouTube video for Campaign 2, Episode 117, The Tortoise and the Dare. I'm trying to save a massive amount of time for the live stream because I know after the break, we're down to like an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm trying to give as much time to the live stream as possible. I feel like right now, where we end, if we go to the break, we'll get another 35 minutes, which will give us close to 2 hours in the live stream, which is what I want. I like a nice 145 minutes to 2 hours of the live stream. We are following Molly. Molly knows we're following them. Cree and company, Tomb Takers, the 5 of them. We know we're being seen. Like, we tried to scry them. They said, hey, what's up, scry guys? They know we're following them along. And they're like, yeah, you want to come closer? I mean, what is the point at this point? Because we know they know that we're following along. So there isn't much secretiveness going on. We're just kind of following along to people that know we're following them. And Molly isn't Molly, and Molly is Lucian. And all of it is insanity. But I'm loving what's going on. I just don't know what to expect of what is to come in the future. So we're going to end it here. We're going to go to the live stream on Friday. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see every episode of Campaign 2 on the Patreon exclusive. There's an hour for the Patreon. Same thing with Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. We just finished Shogun, Delicious in Dungeon, X-Men 97, and Chucky Season 3, Jackie Chan movies every month. You want your own TV show or movie, there is a link in the description where you can ask for your tier level to do so. In full, unedited, if not. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!